Gradient tool. You can create a gradient color and of course image or any shape that you want. For example, I create a simple shape from here, and as I said before, in a fill color we have a gradient here that you can create a gradient across the object. This is a linear or any color that you want. Just one click to one of these sliders, it's create a gradient for you. This is an automatically gradient that we have in a special different shape for our gradient, because here you cannot see it good. But if you go to the color and change its color again, you can simply, you can click and drag, and with handle you can control your gradient center, gradient handle, simple gradient tool. You just need to click and drag. Select your object and click and drag. Just once to select an object and click and drag. And now if you are in a gradient tool, you can change the handle, you can change the direction of your gradient. We have a gradient color. That context is you can give this gradient to the stroke or fill. Going to select this rectangle. In a stroke we make it bigger, and a different, no, it's in a stroke. Yeah, okay, this is our gradient, and you can give the gradient to the stroke. And here you can change color, type is solid, change it to the linear. Now you can see we have our gradient in stroke. Interesting. So you can give it to the fill or a stroke. The solid mean the solid gradient or none. It doesn't give any stroke. All linear. It reset the color. So you can change with fill or stroke. Do you want to give it a gradient? As you can see, our gradient come to I'm going to the select object, to the stroke. You can delete the stroke if you want, in this case. Going to the gradient again, and we have a different type, linear or elliptical, like this. You can see it better if I resize the image. Gradient tool. And with this handle, you can control the length of this elliptical gradient. You can change with this handle the fall off of this gradient color. Radial, it's something like this. You can change the fall off with that handle. Conical, something like this. Change your radius, change the fall off angle. Interesting. And another thing is a bitmap. For linear, something like this, you can rotate a gradient with 90 degree, or change the direction of your gradient, reverse it. Maintain the aspect ratio. For example, it fits automatically. It's to lock the X and Y axis when you are changing the handles. For example, elliptical. As you can see, both handles are changing together. But if you turn it off, you can change the handle individually. Turn it on, start moving both together to maintain aspect ratio. Another interesting bitmap is bitmap. A window will be open that you can choose your image, and interestingly, you can create a texture with bitmap. You can decrease or increase the number of your bitmap. It's automatically repeated. This is the field type bitmap. This is our image that you can change it anywhere, any moment that you want. Oh, sorry. You can rotate it, aspect ratio. You can reset transform to reset every transform that you created. You can hold and shift to make it any degree that you want. Extended is a wrap. You can extend it in mirror. You can repeat this, just repeat that. In this case, it's not very useful here, repeat it. And 0. Just the 0 means it's cut the object based on your image that you import. Wrap is nice, it's repeat and repeat. Quality, we have 3 methods for changing the quality of our bitmap if I resize our image. As you can see, it's resampling them. A scale with object, it means if you go to select object and change your object, it's a scale with this bitmap, a scale with your object. But if you go gradient and turn it off and then come back to move tool and change size of your image, it does not affect the bitmap gradient inside the bitmap. That's, I think it's better to be turned off. So this is very simple gradient tool that you can use in your project.
Hello my friends, to continue these tutorials on YouTube, subscribe us, like us, and hit the bell icon. And now you will be alerted about all of the amazing videos that we release.